In the unforgiving crucible of the modern battlefield, a new legend is forged. Born from the fires of American innovation and tempered by the demands of 21st century warfare, this is the M1A3 Abrams, the most advanced main battle tank in the world. A marvel of destructive power, impenetrable defense, and unrivaled tactical supremacy. The M1A3 stands as a towering testament to U.S. military might, a steel behemoth that not only dominates the conflicts of today, but also casts an imposing shadow over the battlefields of tomorrow. Join us as we peel back the layers of secrecy surrounding this technological titan, exploring the groundbreaking advancements and classified capabilities that have solidified the Abrams' position as the undisputed king of armored combat. As the turret of the M1A3 swings towards the horizon, one is immediately struck by the sheer presence of the machine. The angular lines of its composite armor, an impenetrable carapace of depleted uranium and classified alloys give the tank a profile that is at once aggressive and ethereal, a ghostly harbinger of destruction that seems to melt into the very fabric of the battlefield. But this spectral appearance belies the tank's true nature, for beneath that deceptive shroud lies a beast of unfathomable resilience, a rolling fortress capable of shrugging off all but the most fearsome of anti-armor threats. At the heart of the M1A3's defensive prowess lies a groundbreaking suite of active protection systems, a cyber-physical shield that marries raw armor with bleeding-edge technology. Imagine, if you will, a salvo of enemy rockets streaking towards the tank, their warheads primed to deliver a lethal payload. In a fraction of a heartbeat, the Abrams radar arrays detect the incoming threat, their digital synapses firing at the speed of light. Instantly, a battery of directed energy weapons springs to life, invisibly reaching out across the electromagnetic spectrum to engage the rockets in mid-flight, detonating them harmlessly in a brilliant cascade of sparks and shattered metal. But the M1A3's defenses extend far beyond mere reactive measures. The tank is shrouded in an array of active camouflage systems, an ever-shifting cloak of thermal and visual deception that renders it all but invisible to prying eyes. Like a high-tech chameleon, the Abrams can blend seamlessly into its surroundings, its signature vanishing into the ambient clutter of the battlefield. It's a ghost, a phantom, a steel wrath that moves unseen and unheard until the moment it chooses to reveal itself in a thunderous crescendo of fire and fury. And yet, for all its defensive prowess, it is in the realm of offensive capability that the M1A3 truly shines. The tank's main armament, a 120mm smoothbore cannon of unparalleled range and accuracy, stands as a fearsome embodiment of American firepower. Fed by an autoloader of blinding speed and surgical precision, this high-tech howitzer can rain down a hailstorm of destruction upon the enemy, engaging targets with a rapidity and lethality that borders on the supernatural. But the true marvel of the M1A3's offensive suite lies not in the raw destructive power of its cannon, but in the sophisticated dance of sensors, computers, and networks that guide each shell to its target. The tank's fire control system is a masterpiece of digital sorcery, a cybernetic brain that fuses data from a myriad of sources into a single, crystalline picture of the battlefield. Thermal imagers, laser rangefinders, millimeter wave radars all feed their arcane whispers into the Abrams' electronic mind, allowing it to track and engage enemies with a speed and precision that far outstrips the limitations of human reflexes. And yet, even this awe-inspiring display of martial prowess pales in comparison to the true sources of the M1A3's battlefield supremacy, its seamless integration into the networked tapestry of the modern military machine. The Abrams is more than just a tank, it's a node in a vast web of digital warriors, a steel avatar in a grand ballet of data and destruction. Through an array of encrypted data links and satellite uplinks, the M1A3 shares a constant stream of tactical information with its mechanical brethren, painting a real-time picture of the evolving combat situation. Imagine a squadron of M1A3s advancing across the scarred earth of some future war zone. As they roll forward, their sensors reach out, probing the electromagnetic ether for signs of the enemy. Instantly, target data is shared between the tanks, each machine's unique perspective adding to a collective understanding of the battlefield. Threats are identified, priorities assigned, firing solutions calculated and disseminated with the cold efficiency of a hive mind. And then in a coordinated symphony of violence, the Abrams unleash their fury, their cannons roaring in perfect unison as they rain steel and fire upon the foe. It's a vision of warfare that is at once awe-inspiring and deeply unsettling, a glimpse into a future where the boundary between man and machine is blurred to the point of irrelevance. And yet, even as the M1A3 ushers in this brand new world of networked lethality, whispers abound of the next great leap in American armor technology. Deep within the classified laboratories of the Pentagon, a new breed of tank is taking shape. Codenamed Excalibur, this shadowy successor to the Abrams is shrouded in a veil of secrecy so dense that its very existence remains a matter of speculation. But if the whispers are to be believed, the Excalibur represents a quantum leap in armored warfare, a machine that will redefine the very nature of ground combat. Some speak of an autonomous beast, a steel leviathan, guided by the flickering ghost light of artificial intelligence. Others whisper of exotic new forms of protection, of force fields and smart armor that can anticipate and adapt to the ever-shifting tide of battle. And then there are the wild tales, the frenzied murmurs of chromed monstrosities that repair themselves, that swarm across the battlefield in packs, that feed upon the very wreckage of war to fuel their relentless advance. Of course, the truth of these rumors remains shrouded in mystery, locked away behind the impenetrable walls of black budgets and need-to-know clearances. But one thing is certain. Whatever form the Excalibur takes, it'll be a manifestation of American military supremacy, a steel embodiment of the nation's unwavering commitment to remaining the undisputed master of the modern battlefield. For in the end, the story of the M1A3 Abrams and its enigmatic successor is more than just a tale of technological marvels and classified wonders. It's a reflection of the American warrior spirit, of the unyielding resolve and ingenuity that have driven the nation's military prowess for generations. It's a testament to the skill and bravery of the men and women who will take these steel beasts into battle, who will rely upon their armor and firepower to carry the day against the nation's foes. As the M1A3 thunders across the proving grounds, its turbine engine howling a banshee wail of unleashed power, one cannot help but feel a sense of awe at the sheer might of the machine. But let us not forget the human element that gives this metal beast its true strength, the brilliant engineers who have poured their sweat and genius into its creation, the dedicated crews who will bond with their tanks like knights of old, forging a symbiotic union of flesh and steel, and above all, the indomitable spirit of a nation that has always stood ready to defend its ideals against any who would threaten them. This is the legacy of the M1A3 Abrams, a machine that embodies the very essence of American military might. In a world of ever-evolving threats and challenges, it stands as a bulwark against the forces of chaos and tyranny, a guardian of the freedoms that define the American way of life. So let us marvel at its lethal grace, at the devastating fusion of raw power and digital precision that's made it an icon of the modern battlefield. But let us also remember the human stories that give this machine its purpose, the tales of courage, sacrifice, and unyielding devotion to duty that are the true heart of the Abrams legend. As the M1A3 rolls out to meet the challenges of an uncertain future, let it serve as a reminder of the strength and resilience of the American spirit. In an age of shifting alliances and emerging threats, may it stand as a symbol of resolve, a steel embodiment of the unwavering commitment to the defense of freedom that's always been the hallmark of the United States military. And so as the sun sets over the proving grounds and the Abrams thunders off into the gathering dusk, let us reflect on the enduring legacy of American armor. From the Sherman tanks of World War II to the M1A3 of today, these metal giants have served as the shield and sword of a grateful nation, the steel guardians of the American way of life. May their roar forever echo across the battlefields of the world, a clarion call to all who would stand against the forces of liberty and justice. For this is the legend of the M1A3 Abrams, the pride of the American Armored Corps, the tip of the spear in the eternal struggle for freedom. May its story be one of courage, innovation, and unwavering dedication to the defense of all that we hold dear. And may it forever stand as a testament to the indomitable spirit of a nation that has always been ready to pay the price of victory, no matter how high the cost may be. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more content like today's. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.